make some noise for your stepdad and mine, the absolutely legendary horror show Jack. He's not actually my stepdad. My mom and I just wish he was. All right.
Aww.
Yeah, play that song. Oh my God. I'm not used to doing this while the sun is still up. Well, you do that at any time of day. So, he always manages to screw me up right before I get on stage. So, it's kind of my job. Well, don't worry, I wrote a list for you tonight. I have a very good list. So, anyone here remember that TV show House?
Woo!
Okay. Well, this is a relationship tip. If you want to find out how truly sadistic your partner is, watch the TV show House with them. Pay attention to what parts they laugh at. I love you, baby. She is messed up. I am not taking my shirt off. I just got this shirt.
Thank you.
The Misfits version. Thank you for being a fiend, Golden Girls. So Mavric, I saw on Facebook that you have a set of fangs, and they weren't made by me. You traitor.
They were provided by the studio.
I'm still hurt. I went home. I literally went home last week after this, and Angela goes, "Did you see Mavric has fangs?" And I'm like, "What?" And I pull up Facebook. I'm like, "That bastard." I'm so hurt. I cried myself to sleep that night.
So did I, because they put them in with super glue.
Please tell me you kidding.
No.
Did they really?
Oh, so bad for your teeth.
It was horrible.
And the 23 years I've been making fangs, the amount of times I've heard the stupid people that super glue fangs into their mouth. Well, they didn't fit. Well, let me call the person who made them, have them fix them. Don't damage the enamel on your teeth. What is wrong with you? And then I thought about it. How smart is the person who's buying fangs? And then I realized the clientele I have some of the dumbest bastards on the planet, all the way to the smartest people on the planet. Because when I was in New Orleans, what?
So you're posting this.
I'm still posting this. Hold on. I've had people in my booth from NASA, so I get the stupidest to the most intelligent on the planet. I always feel like people are being sketchy when a dentist comes to my booth, though. It's like, what are you doing? I just look at them, making meth. I'm so afraid of saying that at a convention because some meth head is going to hear me say that and dive over the counter tackling me. I'm like, what happened? I'm like, wrong joke, wrong time, wrong customer. So, do we have any Marvel Comics fans that like the movies out there?
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay. So you know how they have this multiverse theory? This is one of those random thoughts I had while laying in bed. It made me lose sleep. Imagine you find out there's a multiverse, but then you find out you are the worst version of you in every multiverse.
I believe
Just think
it.
about this, like, well, really, I'm gonna go kill myself. So, oh God. Dan, I'm sorry about this joke. It's a little raunchy. So we do a show called Exotica. Yes, it's a 3-day porn convention, but we make really good money there, which is really odd, but I'm thankful. I mean, fetish, whatever, who cares? The bears sell really well there. But I'm waiting to get an extra table at my booth at the show in Chicago a couple weeks ago. And the guy in front of me, who is a gentleman who makes porn parodies, and that's why when I was in Jersey last year, his booth was right across me. And I look up and I see Michael Myers getting from, anyway. So like, it's the first time in over 20 years I'm like, I think I have to purchase a porn movie. And just on principle, because I love horror that much, I'll watch any version. But he also sells hot sauce. And a guy bought his hot sauce, went home on Friday night, comes back to his table Saturday afternoon, slams the bottle on his table and says, I want my money back. This lube burned my, and he goes, it's not lube, it's hot sauce. And the guy looked at him and goes, I jacked off with hot sauce? And the guy goes, yeah, you did. You're stupid. Get out of my booth. I asked him, like, did you call security? He goes, no. When I told him how stupid he was, he left. I'm like, a businessman like myself. All right. Because I have no problem telling a customer where to stick it. So yesterday we were at the post office, and I come home with a lot of orders, so when we come up to the window, either the person is happy to see us or their eyes roll back in their head because they know they got a lot of packages they got to ring up. So we're leaving, and all I want to do is get home, and I hear what I thought was just a crazy one in the parking lot going, hey, and I'm like, just look straight ahead, do not make eye contact, and wait, do not make eye contact. Then I hear Angela go, oh, hi! It was my mother. But I only caught it out of the very far angle of my periph, so I couldn't see that it was my mother. I immediately would have paid attention. And that's true, Mom, because she stalks my Facebook. So I do not remember the whole story. I just remember what was said, and then our server walking up as my friend said this. Our friend is introducing us to her boyfriend for the first time, and he's a very nice guy. We bonded over Godzilla. So he's telling a story, and as our server walks up, he goes, so this guy mounted me. And the whole table went quiet, and the guy just walks up and goes, you guys ready to order? And I'm just, me being who I am, I'm like, well, he knows what he wants.
Oh my.
So you want to know how to tell when you've eaten too many mints? When you burp and it smells like a dentist's office. Now that we're on the topic of dentists, let me ask a question to the audience here. Should you drive while being on Vicodin? No?
I mean,
Right.
should you? No.
Should you do a 9-hour trip on Vicodin?
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, neither would I. I watch House. That's why when this dentist in New Jersey at Beacon Hill Dental Care, my old dentist's name was Anthony. Yes, I will rat you out. I don't think he follows me on Facebook. That guy can go. But I was getting a crown, and he took the temporary out, and I'm telling him that I've been having severe pain, and I've been like 3 to 4 times a day. I'm taking handfuls of Excedrin to kill the pain, and I'm like, I think I need a root canal, and this is something I've feared since I was a small child, because my mother, one of the strongest women I ever saw, when she came home from a root canal, she was crying. I'm like, I don't ever want this to happen to me. So he tells me, well, there's no way to tell whether you really need a root canal, which I found out 24 hours later was a lie. But I'm like, okay, well, when you put this thing in and I'm on my ride home, what do I do if the pain comes back? He goes, oh, don't worry, I'm going to prescribe you Vicodin. You'll float home. These are his exact words. From New Jersey all the way down to North Carolina, this bastard was going to let me float home on Vicodin. So I hope he gets hit by a bus and lives. I'm not bitter. That was 3 years ago. But a rule of thumb, never get your dentist at a porn convention, because that's where I met him and his wife. Hey, you know what? That's pretty good when you meet a couple that goes to a convention like that. It's like they're either open or they're totally freaks. Either way is a good thing. So a couple weeks ago, I am dead asleep, and so is Angela. And Angela punched me right in the face while she was sleeping, and we both woke up like, oh my God! There were other words exchanged, but due to the rules of the niche, I can't say them. However, this is how tired we both were. Because after she punched me square right in the face, we were like, what? Went right back to sleep. Now, had I gotten a black eye, which I thought would have been totally hilarious, but I got to tell you this story to tell you the other story. When I was a freshman in high school, my mother and myself and my father, we would always go on walks. Well, she went on a walk with my father, and my mom, on a broken piece of sidewalk, caught her foot, went right down, and landed on her face. So the whole side of her face is all banged up. Now, I was 15 years old, so I still went to church because Mom and Dad made me. So we walk in, and they're like, oh my God, Marcia, what happened? And she looked at everyone in the congregation and said, jokingly, but in a serious tone, Charlie finally lost it, he hit me. And they all looked at her and go, Marcia, we'd never believe that. Now, if Charlie came in with a black eye, we'd believe that. So I kind of feel that no one would believe, or at least I hope none of you would believe, that I'd ever hit Angela. But I'm pretty sure you'd all accept the fact that if I had a black eye, she did it. And then the second thought would be, he probably deserved it. And you know what? I'm okay with that. So you ever see these tractor trailers with those mud flaps that say air ride equipped? Remember, did you guys think the same thing I thought the first time you saw that? And go, can that truck fly? That's literally the first thing that goes to my, even now, and I've been seeing them for over 20 years, and it's like, what does air equipped mean? Air ride equipped mean? And when I worked in a warehouse for almost 15 years, when the truck stops and you hear, it's just air going into hydraulics or something. I don't know, that's what the guy explained it to me, but I think he was drunk when he was explaining it to me. Wasn't a very safe warehouse where I worked. Now, I wrote this joke at a convention. I literally stopped in the middle of a conversation and wrote these notes. Back in the day, it was, I'll show you mine, you show me yours. Nowadays, it's, I'll follow you, you follow me. What's your Instagram? And any U2 fans here?
Woo!
Okay, 2 people. You know that song, I Will Follow?
It's a great
Read the
one.
lyrics. It really sounds like a stalker. Wherever you go, I will follow.
I was literally listening to that earlier.
Yeah.
The exact
Do you
same
know
thing.
Fear Factory covered that song? And before the list, because I know Mavric is eagerly awaiting what I've written tonight. Someone said something about being the villain or being the bad guy, and it reminded me of a quote that someone said, is that you are the bad guy in someone's story. In someone's story out there, you're the bad guy. My philosophy is, be the best and darkest villain you can be. Be the Joker to their Batman.
Woo!
Sorry, that got really dark. So, inappropriate, horror-themed pickup lines. This is the list for you, Maverick.
Yes.
1, want to touch a stiff? 2, I don't think, what?
I can't use that first one anymore.
Get any pills for that? Wow.
You're recording.
Get to
You're
know your
recording.
friends at the beach tonight. I don't think there are any here, but if there are, I apologize. But this is also not my joke. I stole it from someone. I just can't remember who because it was said so many years ago. You remind me of a stripper because you're dead inside. It's not true. I actually know a lot of dancers. They're wonderful, smart, healthy, and educated people. There are a few ones that are dead inside, though. It's true.
Hi.
Oh my God. You look so good, I can eat you alive. I like this one, and I've actually used this one. Hey, you like serial killers? I didn't get her number when I tried it. This is for the Alice Cooper fans in the audience. You look like you'd fit in the trunk of my car. Ode to Ted Bundy. Someone told me I should say that to someone someday. I've never used it. Oh, also, don't ever use these. If you use these and get in trouble, it's not my fault. These are jokes. I got halfway through the list and realized, I better cover my own ass. I do like this one. There's just so many ways I could kill you. I don't use that as a pickup line. I use that to people who annoy me. What's your favorite horror movie? A little bit more on the softer side. For Hellraiser fans, what's your pleasure, sir? You like Halloween? That's a common question for me. I actually am going to use this one the next time Friday the 13th is coming up. Hey, it's Friday the 13th. Want to go have premarital sex by a lake? This one may be outdated, but I still think it's good. Man, I'd love to use OJ's move on you. Straight up and across your throat. Oh, I got laughs. I thought I was going to get groans on that one. I'm the man of your dreams, except I'm not wearing the dirty brown hat, the razor glove, and the red and green sweater. And this is the most disturbing one, but I will leave it. I will leave with this. Can I call you mommy? My name is Horror Show Jack. My real name is Andrew. Thank you very much. And we will be at the Raleigh County Fairgrounds the last weekend of this month. So get that party bus coming.
Nice.
We shall return.
Right behind you. If you know what I mean.
When you're ready, John.